Hello, Healy family. Hello, hello. First, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Peter Christoff, and I'm the managing director of Healy North America. Thank you all for being here as we officially kick off the month of September. I don't know about you, but for us, summer has just flown by. And I know that a lot of us have been balancing vacations and family time and plenty of hard work. But as we step into this new month, it's the perfect time to refocus, re energize, and set our sights on all of the opportunities ahead. September represents, I don't know, fresh momentum. It's the start of a new season. Kids are back in school, routines are resetting, and people are looking for ways to get back on track with their health and wellness. Now, that gives the perfect opening to reconnect with customers, to re engage past prospects, to share the incredible benefits that Healy has to offer. Now, I was thinking about it and I was reminded of this story about Chinese bamboo trees. When you plant it, for the first 4 years, you see almost nothing happening above ground. You're wondering if it's even alive. It just seems like nothing's happening. But in the fifth year, it can grow up to 90 feet in 6 weeks. Now, what was happening during those first years? The roots were growing deep and strong and preparing for the explosion of growth to come. That's exactly how our efforts often work. Every conversation, every follow up, every demo, it may not show immediate results, but it's building that foundation. And when the timing is right, that groundwork, it pays off in big ways. So this September, we're going to stay consistent. We're going to focus on those daily actions, trust the process, and know that the seeds you plant today become the growth stories of tomorrow. All right, before we get into this, we've got a little bit of housekeeping work to do. So we've got translation, and today's call is being translated into three languages. We've got Chinese and Spanish and French. And if you prefer to listen in one of those, simply select the globe icon on the bottom of your Zoom screen, select your language of choice. All right, we've got a couple of quick disclaimers to go through. Our income disclaimer. As with any business, your results as a Healy member may vary and are based on your individual efforts, business experience, drive, and expertise. Healy does not guarantee that any income level will be achieved. And with regard to our products, our Healy devices are individualized microcurrent programs, are not intended to cure, treat, mitigate, diagnose, or prevent diseases or medical conditions, and should not be used as a substitution for professional medical attention. And then finally, we're here on an internal webinar, and as such, should not be recorded or posted in any way, shape, or form. Besides, you really don't need to because we posted for you on our incredible and informative YouTube page. So, with that said, let's get right in. And one of our favorite people to always talk about company updates, please join us in inviting to the call our VP and Global Head of Healy Operations, Jake Barron. Hey, Jake.
Thank you, Peter, and happy September, everyone. And yeah, we got some really cool updates today. And for those of you that are maybe wondering why is the U.S. shop still in maintenance mode, the first of the month is always down for a couple hours related to putting the new promotions in there too. But usually by frequencies and friends, it's back up. But today it's not because there's something very big going on behind the scenes. Our brand new license management system is currently being added to all the global shops actually too. And so a little bit about what exactly this means. So now you'll be able to actually purchase subscriptions, app modules, that kind of thing in advance. You can either assign them directly to your Healy or Mag Healy device or assign them later. So you don't have to assign it to a specific device right now. And then you can also change. Say you have a subscription to Business Suite or a subscription to Essential Oils module, that kind of thing. And you want to move it to a different Healy device. Maybe you're going to loan to somebody else and you want them to be able to try that particular product, module, subscription, whatever. You'll be able to log into your shop go to the license management section, which you see here is a little screenshot of it, and you'll be able to see all of your unassigned and assigned licenses. So you can kind of move things around. I want to take this subscription and put it on this device. I want to take this Mag Healy subscription and put it on my other Mag Healy, or I just want to unassign it completely and then reassign it later. So you'll be able to do all this. So later today, once the shop is back up here, you'll be able to actually go in and see how this looks. And then if you buy anything going forward in the future, like I said, you'll be able to either assign it immediately to a specific device, or you'll be able to choose to just assign it later. And if you assign it later, it'll show up here in your unassigned licenses section, and you'll be able to then do what you want with it later. So tons of flexibility to kind of manage your own devices as well. No need to get anyone from our team involved. Free to customize and take one part from one, move it to the other, that kind of thing too. So I think you'll love it. So just keep in mind that'll be a new feature that's available later today once that shop is back up here for the US. So yes. And there's actually there is a video that will be made available too on our YouTube, the Healy World Learning Hub as well, that kind of shows how exactly this works also. It's a short video. It's very simple to do. Just like device transfers are now very simple to do through the Healy shop yourself. You'll be able to manage your own licenses and subscriptions and modules too via this new feature. And yeah, a couple other new things available in the download section of Back Office. There's some updated map in the company presentation of all the different markets where Healy is open and operating as well. The Healy overview has also been updated. There's some updated details in the compensation plan, just the layout, no change to the compensation plan, just updated graphically. And then also the modes of application page. So, we introduced HighWave just recently, and that slide that shows the coil and the electrodes has been added to, or the HighWave has been added to that also. So you can see all the different modes of application for the Healy there too. And let's see what we got coming next here. So Academy, there's some new updates also. There's pretty new updates almost every week, it seems, in Healy Academy, but there's some great new videos and courses. For those of you that have not seen it yet, there's a Suchler Salts video in the Analyze app section. So when you log in, go to Products, scroll all the way down to Analyze app. And then the very last video there is this new video on Suchler Salts. And then also keep in mind that actually there's a revised version. We just discovered it today, version of this video. The English version, for some reason, got cut off early, but there's going to be the full version added there. It's only 4 minutes long, but it actually will be over 10 minutes long once the newer version is added here. And there's also a new course on microcurrent. So it'll take you through to watch those different videos on the science behind microcurrent, and then you can take a course and get your certificate after as well. And again, I would log into Academy pretty much on a weekly basis here, and you'll usually see something new coming in there also, because it's grown into a really tremendous resource for everybody. Yeah, let's see, upcoming products and training. So actually, I mentioned it here earlier, our Healy World Learning Hub. That's where we put all of the recordings of Frequencies and Friends and Tech Tip Tuesdays, different trainings with Martin Whitman, the master class, the advanced trainings from APAC. And then of course, today is Tuesday, but we actually don't have Tech Tip Tuesday today because this is the exact time slot that Tech Tip Tuesday normally takes place, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. So for today, for this week, we are having Frequencies and Friends right now. And then actually next week, in that normal Tech Tip Tuesday time slot, we are bringing back Healy for Beginners and Beyond for a very special episode focusing entirely on the Healy HighWave. So we're going to do a deep dive into all of the different features, the different programs, the different light patterns that are on your HighWave when you're using it, what the different blinking light means or solid light, how the HighWave works, the technology behind it as well. So yeah, that'll be next Tuesday, the same time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. And if you scan this QR code, it'll take you right to the page to register for that meeting. And then also, or if you don't want to scan the QR code, if you go to healyfbb.com, it'll take you right to the registration page as well. And myself, along with Henry Pena, our global onboarding specialist, and Ken Close, who you all know and love as well, will be available to answer all of your questions you may have had related to HighWave. And we are getting a lot more questions because, for a period of time, most people had ordered, but were waiting for their HighWave to arrive. We now have inventory available pretty much in all of our hubs around the world. So if you're placing an order for a HighWave, it ships very quickly now. But a lot of us are just now getting to really know and use our HighWave really in detail. And you might have had questions that popped up where I don't really know what the format is to answer or to ask this particular question. We're going to go through many different, I think after this presentation next week, many of the questions you might have had or already or still have will be answered. But we'll have some time for some open Q&A also later on in this episode of Healy for Beginners and Beyond next Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so our Healy Solution Series, we had another amazing one last month with Ken Close, and we are bringing Nicole back in September. Her episode from July was super popular, and she's coming back for a new episode focusing on sleep. The last one she did was on stress and anxiety. This next one is going to be on sleep support. So we are looking forward to this. This is 2 weeks from today, September 16th. And this one, you don't need to register in advance, but if you scan this QR code, it takes you right to the meeting to join. And then also there'll be a direct link to join available on our Healy World America's calendar too, which we'll have the link for here soon also. And we'll post reminders also on our Facebook page and also our Telegram page also. So looking forward to that one as well. And Peter, what do we got
Hey,
coming
Jake,
up?
and I got to apologize. How many times have we been over these slides and we're not even looking at the fact that we're doing this broadcast right now in the middle of the Tech Tip Tuesday time?
That's all good, all good. This is very important information. But yeah, what do we have coming up next? Next Saturday, Peter.
Well, something incredibly exciting. It's a super Saturday, and we've got one of my favorite and most awesome speakers. If you haven't heard her, Angela Shim. And Angela is what I call the guru of the Mag Healy. So if Mag Healy's been a mysterious thing to you, if you aren't sure that you really realize all that it can do, this is going to be a session that you are going to want to be taking part of Saturday, September 13th, 1 to 2 p.m. And, there's some really exciting things. I won't kill any of the surprises. This is a no spilling beans, kind of call, but you're going to want to be there. I'm going to be there. Ruth, Caroline, our whole team is going to be there, and exciting stuff. You'll probably hear more about it later, but I really wanted to urge everyone to, if you can, for this hour Eastern time, 1 to 2, you're going to want to be on this call.
Absolutely. Angela is amazing. And yeah, looking forward to that for sure. And yeah, this is what I mentioned earlier, this Healy America's events calendar. It's healyamericasevents.com. I'll put the link into the chat, but this is where you go to get all the up-to-date information on upcoming training. So you see here, there's the link for Frequencies and Friends for next week. You have the link for Healy for Beginners and Beyond. And then the following Tuesday, the link for our regular Tech Tip Tuesday, along with the Healy Solutions series, which takes place in the evening at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So anytime there's an update or a change to the schedule, or if you forget how to join a meeting, don't know where the link is, you can always go to healyamericasevents.com for the best way to access that particular meeting.
And even though it's not on there, go back. Let's go back. Even though it's not on there, Saturday, September 13th is there. We'll have to get Super Saturday written in there.
Yes.
And one other
Absolutely.
thing that's not there, this month, we're going to be starting opportunity calls. We know that maybe some people feel that they don't know the compensation plan or the Healy opportunity truly well enough to talk about it to a new person, although they have someone who would be great and who's really interested in Healy. We want to give you a great and a safe place to send them where they can hear about the Healy opportunity, hear about what we have to offer. We'll talk about the product, the technology, the science, the earnings, and the whole deal. It's basically an opportunity presentation that you can meet with them after they've attended, and hopefully, you can get some brand new members from it. But we're going to be planning that for the third week, and stand by. You'll get the exact date. We're thinking of the 18th. And go ahead and shout out in the chat if you think something like that would be valuable. We're going to start out by doing a couple of them, but I would like this to become a weekly thing so that you always know every week at the same time there are opportunity meetings going on that you can send someone to. And this is the way that we're going to grow. I just wanted to add that, Jake.
No, great, great. That's super exciting also. Okay, I think actually, yeah, we've got the calendar. There's some details in each of these different meetings. And then, yeah, now over to you, Peter.
That's okay. I got it from here. News from around the world. I heard some people talking about their meetings in different places. We do have some meetings coming up in the next couple of months. Marcus is doing a tour, a quantum wellness discovery tour, and he's hitting a bunch of these cities. September 28th, Malaysia. October 1st, Singapore, October 5th, Taiwan, October 7th, Hong Kong, and October 11th, Japan. Japan is sold out, and there are ways for you, if you know people in these cities and you want to get them to a meeting, they can use the QR codes to be part of that. But lots of things going around the globe for Healy all the time, and we'll do our best to keep you up to date on them. Okay, next, let's get into one of all of our favorite parts. Let's talk about some of your accomplishments. And to do our recognition, please join me in welcoming just an incredible lady, our sales support specialist for North America, Caroline Bird. Hi, Caroline.
Hi, thank you for joining us, everybody. It's so nice to see you again. I have the honor today of taking you through some recognition. It's our favorite part of the call, as Peter said. So let's go ahead and get started with our August recognition. All right, so first up, a big congrats to our August rank advancements. These are first-time rank advancements, and so let's give a big congratulations to Berta A. Garcia, who reached team manager, Karen Mendez Montes de Oca, who also reached team manager, and Ana Maria Priestley, who hit executive team manager for the first time. Well done, ladies. We really appreciate your hard work, and just keep that energy going forward. And we're so thrilled for you. So what do we have next? We have our August Wellness Promotion earners. So what was this? This was our promotion last month, where if you hit 2,500 QV for the month of August, you earned a Healy HighWave. So very exciting, needless to say, and a great motivator. And we have a certain amount of our members who did in fact qualify. So let's get started. We had Jimena Duque, Berta A. Garcia, Karen Mendez Montes de Oca, Nicole Keekley, Laura Hanstad, Ana Maria Priestley, and Angela Shim. Great job, guys. Thank you so much for all of your hard work last month, and we're so thrilled for you. This is a big prize. But there's more. We had a couple of more earners who qualified not only for the HighWave, but they also earned a Healy Resonance Plus device to go with it. So more congratulations are in order for Scott Stansfield, Lina Marcela Naranjo, Latha Nagaru, and Li Ping Wang. Great job. That's amazing. That's a lot of hard work. That's a lot of time and a lot of just investment, and it's a lot of energy. So thank you so much, and you totally deserve this. We're super thrilled for you. And yeah, again, just keep that momentum going forward. So last but certainly not least, we have our August top sellers. So the top 5 for the month of August were Lina Marcela Naranjo, Martha Nagaro, Scott Stansfield, Lee Ping Yuan, and Jimena Duque. That is just amazing. Good job, guys. You have earned all of those rewards for the month of August. It's a tough one. A lot of people are still on vacation. Sometimes it's hard to find the motivation. So really, like you've just done so amazing, and you deserve all of the kudos, all of the rewards. And yeah, we just wanted to take a moment to recognize you, and we hope you can just keep that momentum going into September. So now that we have our recognition done, we are going to take a moment, just a short one, to talk a little bit about a marketing update. We have something in the works. I'm just going to give you a little teaser because we can't really talk about it yet, but it's very exciting. Something new is on its way. September 12th is the date to remember, because that is the date we will make the great discovery of what's coming next. And we're really excited about this, and we want you to discover it with us. So earlier, Peter mentioned 13th of September, the date for Super Saturday. Very important day. Please hold on to that date. We want you to be at that webinar with us, because we are going to talk about some new things. We're going to talk about the novelty, the items, what we can do with it, how it's going to be available, how you can market it. So this is a very important webinar, and we want to see you there. 13th of September, 1 to 2 p.m. ET. So hold on to that information. It's going to be big. So now I'm going to throw it over to a very dear friend of mine, Ruth Sanchez, who is going to take you through some September promos. Take it away, Ruth.
Thank you, Caroline. But before I get started with the September promotions, I just want to say, again, congratulations to every Healy World member that worked so hard in their business building in the month of August, the Healy HighWave earners, the Healy HighWave and Healy Edition earners. Fantastic job. And as Caroline said, please be with us on that Super Saturday. There's just such amazing announcements that are coming that I know will have a huge impact on your business building and sharing the Healy opportunity. So it's a really exciting month. And with an exciting month, there's also great September promotions. So let's get started with our current promotion that's ongoing, our cash bonus, the Rake and Advancement promotion. Guys, I just want to, again, reiterate, if you guys achieve director and above for the first time, reaching director, 750 euro bonus that you could earn, up to 10,000 euro bonus if you reach executive vice president. But if you maintain your career title, you also can earn a bonus of 750 euro for director, 1,000 for senior director, all the way to 6,000 euro if you maintain executive vice president. So again, this is just cash bonuses. They're at your fingertips, available to you for doing just what you should normally do throughout the month, sharing the Healy experience, reaching for your goals, qualifying for your career title, or reaching for that goal of reaching a new career title. These are just bonuses that are right there for you to be able to maintain or to reach to. So I definitely keep this in mind, guys. It is until October. So we have this month of September to earn these cash bonuses, and then October will be the last month. So please don't let this opportunity pass you by. There's a lot of momentum, a lot of business building. So reach for that goal. It's right there for you guys. Now, for this month, let's start with our Perfect Pair bundle promotion. Again, this is one of my favorite bundles that we have. It just has a little bit of everything. You have your Healy Professional with your Mac Healy Professional and a Healy coil. This is an amazing bundle to introduce someone who is starting with the Healy experience and they want to experience the full Healy ecosystem. I think it's just a great bundle to share. Again, for the US, it's $3,200 before tax, and for Canada is $4,047. Again, just a great bundle. I think it's one of the best that we always have. So definitely share this one with those you know. We also have our Obsidian bundle for this month. Now, again, if someone's looking a little bit more from the professional and they would like a little bit more, we have the Obsidian edition. Obviously, the Obsidian is such a great overall Healy edition, and it comes paired with the professional, but you also get to add the Meridian module with that in this bundle. So again, this is another great bundle to share with individuals. Someone who's just looking for a little bit more, wants the Meridian module already added, included with the Mag Healy Professional. I think it's just an amazing pairing between these two bundles to share. And going on to our next promotions. So here we have an overview of all our promotions, and it's very informative, but just to break it down, we always on a monthly basis want to offer a little bit of everything for all ranges of individuals. So as you can see here, we do have our Healy Resonance at a 35% off discount, but it will include the Soul Cycle, and you have the option to add the Healy Coil for a 50% off discount, which is a great point of entry, and it's only $9.85 plus tax. So I think this is a really good option for individuals. We also have the Healy Resonance Plus at 40% off as well, but included in that, not just the Soul Cycle, we also add the Natural Cycle for free. Again, they do have the option to add that Healy Coil for a 50% discount. Again, a great price point as well at $1,517. But again, you get that free Soul Cycle, you get that free Natural Cycle. So it's a 40% discount plus those free program groups on top of that. It's just, I think, amazing savings. And then we also have the professional promotion as well, which is at 45% discount. And on this one, we've added the personal growth database to that. So Healy Professional with those two program groups and the database included for free. Again, amazing savings, amazing options for anyone who's looking to have the Healy experience, something that you're sharing with them. We have a variation of options for everyone. And again, I think it's just a great savings adding that Soul Cycle, that Natural Cycle in there to some of these bundles. It's just overall savings. So we know the impact that these programmers can have on someone, the personal growth database. So again, amazing options in my opinion this month. Please go out there, share that Healy experience with those that you know. Let them know that there's a little bit of a range for everyone. And I think they can find an amazing savings, but also a great experience with one of these options. Now, something that I'm incredibly excited to share with you all is our incentive promotion from September 1st through the 12th. So it's been some time since we've offered an additional cash bonus for our members. So between September 1st and 12th, when you share the Healy experience and personally refer someone within the US and Canada, if you generate 1,500 QV, you can earn a $150 cash bonus, but it keeps going. If you can earn up to 500 cash bonus, if you generate 3,500 QV, from personally referred sales within the US and Canada. The reason I love cash bonuses is you're getting additional bonuses for doing what you would do in any normal month, sharing the Healy experience. But again, doing it between the 1st and the 12th, it sets you up to have a great start to the month. It sets you up to, in the middle of the month, to see where you stand and then make a plan and say, hey, I want to reach a new title. I have that volume. Keep pushing forward. I want to requalify for my title. It's an amazing moment. It's an additional bonus that we don't do often. You have the potential, again, to earn an additional $500 if you generate 3,500 QV from personally referred sales in the US and Canada. So I personally implore you to take advantage of this time. Your list of individuals that you know that possibly may be interested in Healy or are interested in the Healy experience, make sure to reach out to them again. Follow up with them. It's really important, especially right now during the 1st and the 12th when you have this additional bonus on the table. You don't want that to pass you by. And again, it creates that momentum in your team. It gets you that volume mid-month and sets you for a great second half of the month. And any goals you're reaching to, it's so possible. And the great thing, you're on that additional cash bonus. Now, how can we utilize this? So I always love to give everyone in Healy, our family Healy world, examples of how can we attain this. So if you share 2 perfect pair bundles, that gives you a QV of 3,244, which at 30% direct bonus gives you a direct bonus of $1,178. But if those 2 individuals were personally referred within the US and Canada, you earn the cash bonus of $450 and you reach team manager by just selling 2 perfect pair bundles. Now, if you sell 3 professional promotions, again, you have a QV of 3,300 with a direct bonus of 30%. That's $1,089. But again, you personally refer it to individuals in Canada and the US, you earn that cash bonus of $450. So imagine those earnings, doing it between the 1st and the 12th. You get your normal direct device bonus, but an additional $450 on top of that you normally wouldn't have within this month. Now, if we go further and you share 2, can you go back, Caroline? Thank you. Now, if you share 2 Obsidian bundles, you generate 4,982 volume. That's a direct device bonus of $2,411. Again, you earned that $500 cash bonus because if you, again, share with personally referred in US and Canada, you're going to earn that additional $500 cash bonus because you went over 3,500 in QV. You can share 3 perfect pair bundles. It gets you above that 3,500 QV. Direct bonus, $2,355. Add to that the $500 cash bonus if you do that between September 1st and the 12th, and you reach senior team manager. Which again, I just want to remind everyone, when you hit team manager and senior team manager, additional bonuses open up for you in the monthly payout. The mentoring and coaching and the dual bonus open up for you. So just keep that in mind of the potential earnings that you could have in the month of September. Now, one thing I definitely want to highlight for everyone, especially for those who joined Healy within this month or last month. So if you joined Healy in August or anyone who's enrolling in September, you're within your fast start promotion timeframe of your enrollment +1. So what does that mean if I'm within my fast start period? And let's say, for example, I enrolled in the month of August. So August would be my first month and September would be my +1 month. So because we have this additional cash bonus, let's say, for example, you share 3 professional promotions. That gives you a QV of 3,300. You get your normal direct device bonus, which would be 1,089. Plus, because you did it between the 1st and the 12th, you get that additional 450 cash bonus. But let's remember, you're still within your fast start period. So what does that mean? Whenever you share Healy and that individual purchases anything from a Healy edition, they earn 50 euro cash bonus for every Healy edition. So if you shared 3 professional promotions, that would be 150 euros in the fast start cash bonus. Now, because you shared with 3 different people within this time frame, and they all purchased a Healy edition within their purchase from a Healy Resonance and above, you can earn the UN3, which is an additional 300 euro. Now, that volume and those enrollments get you to team manager for the very first time. When you hit team manager for the very first time and you're still within your fast start promotion period, you earn the $100 euro fast start advancement bonus. And on top of that, in our regular compensation plan, you also get an additional 100 euro in the management advancement bonus. So that could give you a potential bonus earnings of 650 euros. So in total, you could earn over $2,200 just sharing the Healy experience, sharing any of our promos that can get you to the QV of 3,300, you would hit team manager and also obtain a Healy residence. Again, there is so much potential and bonuses this month if you just share the Healy experience, and especially if you're within your fast start promotion enrollment +1 time period. Now, we also have another example here for you if your goal is to reach senior team manager. In this example, again, if you share 3 perfect pair bundles, you can generate a direct advice bonus of $2,355. Plus, you can earn that $500 cash bonus if those are personally referred within US and Canada. Now, because you're within your fast start promotion period, you refer 3 individuals, so you get 150 fast start cash bonus. Again, you share with 3 individuals, so you earn the UN3 300 euro. And because you're hitting team manager above for the first time, you're going to get that fast start advancement bonus of 100 euro. And because it's senior team manager, instead of receiving 100 euro, you receive 200 euro for the management advancement bonus, for a total earnings of 750 euro additional bonus. Again, you reach senior team manager and you also earn a free Healy residence, which again, in total, that's over $3,300 in earnings. So again, I just want to reiterate, there is so much potential for bonus earnings this month, especially with the additional cash bonus. It's again, going out there, starting today, sharing the Healy experience, reaching out to those you know who may benefit from Healy, feel supported by Healy, or have some interest in knowing more about Healy. Do that between the 1st and the 12th. Don't let this pass you by. Earn that additional cash bonus that we have on the table. If within your fast start period, even more earnings are opened up to you because you're still within your fast start period promotion time. And earn that title of team manager, senior team manager and above, and earn that free Healy residence. It's all there in your fingertips. And who wouldn't want additional bonuses at this time? Remember, the holidays are coming up. We just passed back to school, especially with Christmas around the corner. Who wouldn't want some additional bonuses, some additional income coming in where they could use that, save that for the holidays? I think this is such a great opportunity to set your guys' selves up for a great month, earn those amazing bonuses, and just have a really successful month of September that can get you through October and December as well. Because again, we want to start those little seeds, start planting them now, that it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing, this Healy World family. And I wish you all nothing but success this month with these promotions and these additional bonuses. And now I pass it on to Peter.
Bravo, Ruth. Oh my gosh, that was incredible. I think that this is a really, really good lineup for the month. And I love the way that you put all that together at the end. I mean, think about it. The rank advancement and rank maintenance bonuses that she talked about, the perfect pair bundle, the obsidian bundle, the Resonance, Resonance Plus, and Pro are 3 most popular, all discounted, and with 1 free program, 2 free programs, and 3 free programs this month. The cash bonuses, to be able to earn additional cash bonuses, this is incredible. So I want to get into my 5 things to drive growth in your business this month. And this is what I was thinking about. Ruth hit it on the nail on the head when she talked about what time of year it is and what time of year we're going into. We're going into the holiday season. I know a lot of people, maybe this is time to rethink. What's your dream? What are your goals? Because sometimes, I don't know if it's you achieve some of them or just life takes turns another direction and your priorities shift. If you haven't thought about, why am I doing this business? What are my dreams? What are my goals? Would I really like to work for? Think about it again, because it might have changed. And now might be the time to say, aha, okay, let's start to make a plan to get me from where I am right now to where it is that I want to be. So reassess your dreams and your goals and make your plan for what you want. And how do you attack what you want? We've got some great tools, and I'll tell you about that again on number 5. We just talked about it, but it's basically helping members create their list of 25 and then make your own, especially if it's been a long time. The list of 25 are potentially people that you know, who you have established relationships with, who basically by the strength of that relationship would sit down with you for coffee or for a soda or on a Zoom call if they live across the United States. Just by the strength of that relationship, they'd sit down for 15 minutes and hear you talk about the Healy products or the Healy opportunity. Or if it's the opportunity, you can drive them to that opportunity call when we announce the date of that in the third week of this month. But you help members create their list of these 25 people in their life. And I've always used this as a personal tool because I believe that almost every person has 25 really good relationships in their life that just based on the strength of that would sit down and listen to you talk about something that you're really interested in. And guess what? It's simply about sharing and showing to all those people. Sharing and showing. And remember, you don't have to feel bad. We've said this before, and you've heard me say this before. They're not doing you a favor by listening. You're doing them a favor by introducing them to something that could essentially change their lives in ways that they've never dreamed of, physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, financially, all of these things. Our business has the ability to change lives for generations to come. So if you haven't done it in a while, sit down and make your own list of 25. Odds are some new people have come into your life since you made the last list, or you've developed some relationships that you hadn't quite thought of yet. And then work with everyone on your team. And I'm a firm believer that growth doesn't take a whole bunch of people joining your Healy business. In that list of 25, if you could find one that wanted to embrace the opportunity, you'd be amazed at just how much growth that could create. Because that one person brings a whole new list of 25 to your potential business. Simply about sharing and showing to everyone. And the way I always say, don't make up your mind that the opportunity is for or is not for anyone. If you've got someone you feel they may be interested and you've got a relationship with them, talk about both. If you're passionate about the product and you know about the product best, talk about the product. But be sure to mention that Healy has an incredible earning opportunity. Even if you don't know how to go into it in detail, talk to your upline, talk to a mentor, talk to us. Caroline and Ruth and myself would be glad to do the presentation for you because what we don't want you to do is to make up your mind that the opportunity may not be for that person and only talk to them about the product and they buy the product and enjoy it. But what if that person could have been your next, executive team manager or vice president in your group? Who knows that they aren't a rock star? And the only person that truly knows that is them. So give everyone a chance and then use your tools. And don't forget that the opportunity is our best product. And by tools, it's all the things that Ruth talked about: rank advancement and maintenance, the perfect pair, the Obsidian, the Resonance Plus and Pro promos at 35, 40, and 45 that come with free programs. Those cash bonuses where you can earn money for doing what you're already doing anyway, but driving it into the first 12 days of the month, the 1st through the 12th. All that volume earns cash bonuses. And then, I wonder why. I wonder what's going on here. On the 13th, the very next day is Super Saturday, where you're going to hear about some exciting and fantastic things that are going on in the world of Healy. Anyway, a couple of other little things I wanted to remind you of. Wanted to set another thing just sort of in the back of your mind. Close of this month is September 30th. It's a month with 30 instead of 31. And this is the close of month is at 7:59 Eastern, 6:59 Central, 5:59 Pacific, Mountain, and 4:59 Pacific. So that's when month end closes. Next frequency and friends for next month, another save the date. We actually have a first that doesn't fall on a weekend or a holiday. So I believe that this is looking at the calendar, a Wednesday, October 1st. Don't miss it. That's going to be your next frequency and friends. And I guarantee you, once we talk about what's going on with all of the cash bonuses, and once we talk about what's being talked about on Super Saturday, the 13th, you're going to want to be on this frequency and friends because you're going to hear much more about it. Okay. As we sign off for this month, I first want to just thank you for your resilience and your passion and your commitment. Together, we are building something remarkable. Let's make September a month of strong roots. Remember that Chinese bamboo story, and even stronger results. Let's keep the focus simple, consistency. The small and daily actions of you and your team will add up to big results. Just remember, you're the heartbeat of this company, and we can't wait to celebrate your success. Thanks for listening, and we'll talk to you soon.